What do y'all? It's your boy Down South AB, and I'm back with another piece of content again. What do y'all? I'm back with a whole nother react. But nah, y'all doing good today. I hope y'all staying prayed up and slayed up or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But today we'll be reacting to ER Doctor. Subscribe to ER Doctor. Doctor ER. Doctor ER. God damn it, ER Doctor reacts to deadliest parasites found inside of humans. Now, I'm gonna keep it a being. I like to stay away from this type of I like to stay away from this type of shit because I really do not like to know what is going on inside my body that I can't really just do too much about. And that's facts because like my nigga, that shit is scary. But anywho, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to join the Discord, nah, fuck if you want to. You need to join the Discord. So we can stay up to date about what goes on in these streets. So you keep me up to date about what goes on in these streets because like you, I'm also busy. Allergy season and it's raining too. So it's like, yeah, I'm going through it right now.
Worms in your brain, creepy crawlers in your skin, and creatures in places they absolutely shouldn't be. As an ER doctor, I've seen a lot, but few things spark pure, full-body shivers quite like a parasite. That's why
No,
today
just
we're
bothering
coming
the
down
shit
to
out of
the
me.
most disturbing and excruciating parasites humans can encounter. Alright, let's dive right in.
Damn.
Number 5, botfly larvae. Ever feel
Now
like
this is something I
something
have
crawling
heard
under your
of.
skin? If you've got a human botfly infestation, you're not imagining it. This parasite is mostly found in Central and South America, and
It happens in North America too. It happens a lot in North America, but I'll be wondering if it is from people who bring it from Central and South America, or you can actually get a bot fly in your skin out here because them just all they gotta do is lay their eggs on you, and that junk just crawl in your shit, and that shit is nasty.
disturbingly clever delivery system. It lays its eggs on mosquitoes.
Yeah, on the mosquitoes, and the mosquitoes
when that
bite
mosquito
you.
bites a human,
God damn.
congratulations! You've just become an incubator. The warmth of your body triggers the eggs to hatch, and
Fuck
the
no.
larvae drill themselves right into your skin. They build a little breathing hole so they can keep feeding and growing deep inside your tissue. We're talking red, swollen boils that actually move. Some patients say they can feel them shift or squirm at night. Others say if you press on it lightly, you can feel a pop or see a tiny part of the larva peeking out. Some even report a faint scratching sensation or tickling feeling like something trying to escape.
I wouldn't even wanna. Man, listen, chop my shit off. Chop my shit off. Chop it off. Chop my arm off. Chop my leg off. Chop my shit off. I'm not. Fuck no. Or get it out. Get it out. Because I've seen very few videos of people pulling these things out. And it is not pretty. And when you pulling them out with the tweezers, if you ain't got a good grip and they let go, it's going to sink right back down into your shit. And it's going to hurt. Because they got hooks on each end of them. Imagine having hooks for teeth and hooks for your ass. Like, what the fuck?
On your fluids and tissue until it's fully mature. Then it wiggles its way out and drops to the ground to pupate. You can try old school tricks like smothering it with petroleum jelly or nail polish to cut off its air supply so it wiggles out on its own if you are really in a pinch. But most people, they head to a doctor to have it surgically removed under local anesthesia.
Yeah.
Basically, people rate it about a 6 or 7 out of 10. Sharp stings, throbbing, itching, but the psychological horror easily attend.
Duh, you got something living under your damn skin rent free. The fuck? No taxes, no nothing. Just flesh and irritation and boils or whatever the fuck you was talking about. You damn right I'm finna be upset. Oh, look at this shit. Ah, look at that. God. So this is what a fly look like. But you see the hooks around the body, those little hooks. So when you try to pull them bitches out, what's gonna happen is if you don't pull it out all the way, these hooks is gonna grip it right back down your skin, and it's gonna hurt. Cause every time I see somebody get one of these jumps pulled out and they let go and they fuck around and let go of that jump and they go back in, like it zips back into your skin and these hooks is grabbing up. Hell no.
Your feeding and growing under your skin is enough to haunt your dreams for years. Number 4, guinea worm. This one's not as common anymore, but it's definitely a case that sticks in your mind forever. You get infected by drinking water contaminated with.
First off, I'm not drinking water that looks like goddamn oatmeal. What the fuck?
Any water fleas carrying guinea worm larvae. And at first, you feel nothing. But over the next year, those larvae slowly migrate through your body's connective tissue, some growing up to 3 feet long. Then, out of nowhere, you notice a tender spot, often on your feet or lower leg. Then a blister forms. It burns like fire and it ruptures. That's when you see the pale spaghetti-like worm beginning to emerge. And here's the horrifying part. You can't just yank it out. Nope. If it snaps, the worm's body can recoil deep inside, releasing fluids that can trigger a violent immune reaction. Fever, swelling, infection, sometimes even locking joints or permanent damage. So what do you do in this terrifying situation? The traditional treatment is ancient and brutal. You wind the worm inch by inch around a small stick or gauze if you are in the hospital, gently pulling for as long as it takes until the entire.
I fucking knew that's what you had to do, bro, cause ain't no motherfucking way you can just spaghetti-o this motherfucker out your damn ankle, bro. Because, like, what the hell, man? Like, look at this shit. This shit look like a thin, wet, fucking ramen noodle. I swear to God. Because, like, goddamn. So, you just gotta sit there, pull slowly, wrap it around. Wait. Pull slowly, wrap it around. Pull slow, wrap it around. I couldn't man, I couldn't do this shit. There's days I wish I wasn't in America, but today I am one of these. But today I'm just glad to be an American. Cause some days it's hell out here. I ain't gonna cap. But these folks look like they living in it. 25/8 because that shit is wild.
Is out. A single worm can take days of agonizing extraction, and patients often describe it as a slow motion torture. The burning sensation when the worm starts emerging is so intense that people instinctively plunge their foot into water for relief, but that's exactly how the worm spreads its larvae. The good news, guinea worm disease is on the verge of eradication thanks to clean water initiatives and education programs, with cases now down to a handful worldwide each year. If you're unlucky enough to get one, you and your doctors will likely never forget it, and you'll probably never look at drinking water the same way again. Number 3, Loa Loa. It's spread by the bite of a deer fly in parts of West and Central Africa, and after initial infection, it begins a slow, unsettling migration through your body's tissues. Weeks or months later, you might notice something strange because the worm doesn't stay hidden. At some point, it can make its way across the surface of your eye or under the delicate skin of your face. Patients often describe redness and irritation, a burning or stinging sensation, and the distinct feeling of something alive crawling through the eye.
It's the simple fact that sometimes my eye be twitching and I be thinking about shit like this. Why the fuck do we have this shit on this? Man, listen. It's nigga, it's shit like that around this motherfucking setup right now, but I can't do nothing. They probably can't do nothing to me. But it's the simple fact that these motherfuckers is 3D, 2D, and you can touch these jumps. You can see these jumps. My shit's still on the damn ankle noodle. The little worm that come out your ankle and shit. I'm still on that. Now you got a jump that if it gets on you, it can make its way towards your fucking eye. And then it can crawl through your eye. Bruh. Wake up and your eye just doing this shit for no fucking reason, bruh. God damn.
colleague of mine once described it as like watching something completely unreal happen in real time. Imagine blinking and literally seeing a thin white worm thread its way across your vision. If untreated, this parasite can wander further, sometimes even migrating to deeper tissues. It can continue to migrate through the layers beneath the skin, traveling through subcutaneous
Oh
tissues.
no, it's showing the groin area, and that's a no. That is a no. It's showing the groin area. I'm thinking like the brain or like your naval system. Nigga, stay away from my shit. This shit is not safe. This shit is not safe. And y'all bitches who like to take these damn trips and shit. This is some of the shit y'all have to deal with if y'all like to take these damn trips. When a nigga spend 2-3 bands on shit for this shit, just come back home and bring some visitors.
Muscles or tendons, and in rare cases even reaching the central nervous system, where it can cause serious complications such as encephalitis, a life-threatening inflammation of the brain. Treatment usually involves carefully managed antiparasitic medications, but in some cases the safest and most effective option is to physically remove it with fine forceps while it's still alive and moving. While the pain itself isn't usually severe, the unnerving sight of a living worm traveling across your own eye.
There's always gonna be some psychological shit that fuck you up. They got drugs for the pain, I swear to God, but they ain't got shit. They ain't got.
Juggling multiple client sites? Supercharge your productivity.
They ain't got a parasite that can get your head to forget it. They ain't got a parasite. They ain't got a therapist that can get that shit out your head. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you.
Number 2, hookworm. Hookworms don't usually get top billing in the parasite.
I heard about
but they
these.
absolutely earn it, especially for the way they make their entrance. These parasites thrive in warm, moist soil and penetrate bare skin in a matter of minutes.
The fuck?
The thin skin of the soles of your feet. You might feel nothing at first, or just a mild itch. But once they're in, the journey of hookworm hell begins. After breaking through, they hitch a ride in your bloodstream, traveling silently through your body until they reach your lungs. There, they mature a bit, trigger irritation, and make you cough. When you swallow that cough back down, you've just delivered them straight to their final destination, your intestines. And that's where the real trouble starts. Hookworms latch onto the lining like tiny vampires, feeding on your blood day after day. Over time, that constant blood loss can lead to iron deficiency anemia, extreme fatigue, and gnawing abdominal pain. In children, heavy infections can even stunt growth or cause cognitive delays. Good news in this
Stunt growth. Man, I can just imagine how many of my niggas got this shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my niggas short as hell. I ain't gonna lie, but god damn, your growth, it stunts your growth. Does it affect girth and length too? Lord, why we gotta have this shit? That's what we got the doctors for. They're supposed to keep us. They're supposed to keep it a being with us.
not so appetizing medical complaint, hookworms can be sneaky, but they're also very treatable. Once diagnosed, usually through a stool test, doctors prescribe antiparasitic medications such as albendazole or mebendazole. These drugs work by killing the worms in your intestines over the course of just a few days. Most patients recover completely once treated, but the key is to catching them early because left untreated, these little bloodsuckers can linger for years and cause long-term damage. Number 1, Echinococcus granulosus. This one's less about the squirm and more about the sheer internal chaos. Hydatid disease is caused by the Echinococcus tapeworm, most commonly
So I'm coughing, don't even know what the fuck I'm coughing up.
Or contaminated food and water all around the world. And once ingested, the microscopic larvae slip into your bloodstream and quietly embed themselves into major organs, most often the liver, but also sometimes the lungs, and in rare but devastating cases, even the brain or bones. It's there in your organs where these sneaky little suckers build what are essentially parasitic balloons or fluid-filled cysts that can grow silently for years. Many patients don't even realize anything is wrong until they just get large enough to press on surrounding structures.
Okay, y'all, listen. I've actually had a cyst before. I don't know. Hold on. Let me switch over to this real quick so I can see what y'all see. Alright, so you see the mark right here. Y'all see them? Hold on. Y'all see this mark right here? Yeah, right here. It look like a nigga did the eraser challenge on my shit, right? Quick story time. So I had a cyst on my hand when I was like 6 or 7 years old. Just like this, it was a big ass bump, a big ass lump right here. A big ass lump. Like, that joint big as hell. It looked like something was growing up my hand, right? So, I ended up getting surgery for it. Youngest in my first, I done had 4 different operations. All of them I was on anesthesia. I got put to sleep on all of them. It's some scary shit. But nah. So, when they did this joint, I woke up, they told me what was in my hand, and they showed me what was in my hand. They had it in a little plastic cup with some fluid. That shit looked like a damn dragon. It was white and blue. It looked like a damn dragon. And it was long. I thought it was just some big ass bump or some big lump. The shit was like this long. It was this long, y'all, and it was tangled up in my so this shit is scary, I swear to God.
Big pain, or coughing if it's in your lungs. The real danger comes when one of these cysts ruptures. That sudden tear can release millions of tiny larval particles into your body at once, setting off a cascade of trouble. A violent anaphylactic reaction, for starters, that can drop your blood pressure in seconds. Then you've got intense abdominal or chest pain, fever, vomiting, and in severe cases, death if not treated immediately. Treatment is needed.
So this the only parasite he's talking about that can kill your ass.
Remove the cysts meticulously.
See, yeah. We go back. Ooh, bless me.
Treated immediately. Treatment is neither simple nor quick. Surgeons often.
So this would be my hand right here. The surface on my hand. These things are located under the skin or in between the bone. Mine was both. So it was like in between my fucking ring finger. It was in between my ring finger and my middle finger. And what's crazy is, hold on, let me go back real quick. What's crazy is this scar is going vertical, but it was going horizontal. After my surgery, I had a scar going from here to here. But now it done came together and stretched. So yeah, that's exactly how my shit was. And my hand was swollen for like 2 weeks. Like I couldn't. My hand was like this the whole time, and I couldn't. It hurt to make a fist. I was scared to make a fist because I felt like if I made a fist, it would rip my stitches. But this is exactly what it. This is what it would look. This is probably what it looked like through the X-ray. I don't remember, but this is probably what my cyst looked like. These were like multiple cysts. I had one big old motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, he just put me on game about some shit, and now, real talk, I'm finna wash my motherfucking hands. I swear to God. Even though I just did. I just washed my hands and I use hand sanitizer, but I still need to I still feel like I need to wash my shit. But nah, y'all, this has been another Chronicle episode with your boy Downside Baby. What you with Downside Baby reacts. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to be sure to join my Discord and follow me on any other socials so you can be up to date on what videos and other stuff and clips I'll be uploading. Trying to get a video for y'all every day. Trying to go back to the old ways. Video every day. No questions asked. No bullshit. But with this media shit, you know how it is. You know how it gets. That's why I need y'all support. That's why I need y'all to stay in tune. That's why I need y'all to be in the comments. Let me know what y'all want to see so I can be on date. With all the motherfucking editing and AI in the world, It's still hard out here for a content creator, and I'm pretty sure y'all know that. But, ooh, excuse me. But be sure to hit me up on all my socials and be sure to stay tuned in because, hey, we growing. I'm back. We back. Let's do this shit. Hope y'all stay blessed and stay out the way. It's your boy Down F A B, and I'm out.